Most people posting on Instagram for OnlyFans traffic are doing it completely wrong. They're posting content, they're getting few hundred views, 0 followers, and wondering why no one's converting. And the thing is, it's not the content, it's the setup. It's the warm-up, it's the boost strategy. Get those 3 things right, and you can be pulling 1 to 5 million views in your first month on an Instagram account. Get them wrong, and you're completely invisible. And I want to digress. This is the Instagram strategy that we use to create new accounts. Fresh accounts for models, whether we're mass posting, getting new accounts for them just to have more. So this is a fresh account creation guide. For example, mass posting, new models, anything, you can use it for that. Now, this is simply because there is a lot of bullshit on the internet about what to do and what not to do. So this is an exact guide you can copy one-to-one and get results instantly. Section 1, the myth everyone believes. Do I need a US account? Everyone thinks you need to be in the US, using US SIM card, a US device, a US IP address to get US Instagram traffic. That is false. Unlike TikTok, Instagram does not care where your account was created. You can create an account from anywhere in the world, the UK, Thailand, Germany, whatever, and still build a US audience. I'm in Bangkok right now. Our models pull majority US traffic. It's not about where you create the account. So don't waste your time or money on proxies, VPNs, or any of that setup for Instagram. Skip it entirely and go straight to account creation. Now, account creation, setting up the account correctly. So you're ready to actually make the account. The number one thing people screw up here is phone verification. Do not use a random free SMS site. Go to Daisy SMS, buy a US number with +1 to verify. That's it. Instagram trusts US numbers. It's a small thing that matters. Now, also, alternatively, you can use a US SIM. Order them pre-topped up and just with a number ready on them. And this is the best way to make Instagram accounts. But if you don't have access to that, Daisy SMS is the next best thing. And it's actually shutting down soon, so use it while you can. If not, there are plenty of other sites that do the exact same thing. Now, when you create the account, add an email immediately also. iCloud or Gmail I would recommend. Now, with mass account creation, one more thing. If Instagram throws a face verification at you, don't panic. It's not a ban. You can verify your face, it's fine. If you're managing a bunch of accounts and you're worried about differentiation, wearing prescription glasses between verifications can also help if you're really worried about that. Section 3, the 10-day warm-up, the key to success. Now, please do not skip this. Do every part to a T. Everyone skips this part, then wonders why their account is dead on arrival. The warm-up exists because Instagram's algorithm needs to figure out who you are, who your audience is, whether you're a real account or a bot. Rush this and you get a shadow ban before you're even started. Do it right and you've got a trusted account that the algorithm will push. Days 1 to 3, building trust. Day 1. Follow 5 accounts in your niche, US based only. Scroll and like content for 15 to 20 minutes, max 10 likes total, don't go crazy. Convert to a creator account, leave the profile settings alone for now completely. Now, day 2, add a profile picture. Scroll 15 to 20 minutes. Follow 5 more US-based creators. Leave 10 to 15 comments. Add 5 posts to your favorite that are really close to your niche. Come back a few hours later, a lighter scrolling session, no new follows needed. Day 3, leave 15 to 20 comments. Now you can add your bio. Follow 3 more US-based accounts. Importantly, all activity in English. All accounts you follow are US-based. Instagram is still figuring out your audience, so please do not skip this because I know you may think, oh, I'll just do 2 minutes. Please do all of this to a T. Day 4 to 7. Day number 4 is your first post. Carousels is the recommended format for this. Add a trending sound, create it within the Instagram app itself, and also enable post to story. Keep all the content safe for work. No NSFW content yet. No OnlyFans reps, captions, niche, etc. For this, only stick to the niche that you're really trying to get your creators pushed in. Days 5 to 7. Posting schedule. Add your link. Now, this way you add your link. I would recommend using LinkMe for this because it doesn't get shadow banned. 1 reel per day, 1 regular post per day, 2 stories per day. Continue daily engagement, comments, likes, favorites, like following. All these are the key because you want to keep engaging on this account and make Instagram think that you're a real user and not a bot. Now, do this at random times to make this the best case scenario so that Instagram doesn't detect that you're doing it at the same time every day and it will flag at that point. Days 8 to 9. By day 8, you should have several posts and reels live. Now start posting your format reels. These are the ones you're going to boost. Now, these are the ones that you're going to boost. This is where you're you're going to be putting money into the account in order to make sure that it gets that kickoff that it needs. 2 reels per day, 1 in the afternoon, 1 at night. Then I would also do 1 to 2 stories, add highlights to your profile, and keep all the daily engagement normal, the same as you've been doing. Day 10, you're ready to boost. By day 10, you should have around 9 reels posted. And now you start spending money. This is where it really kicks off and you start getting traction. Section 4, reel formats that actually convert when you boost them. The 3 reel formats we use, not all reels are equal for boosting. These 3 formats are what we've seen work consistently. If you're making content and it doesn't fit one of these, it probably won't convert as well. When you put money behind it, this is when you're putting money behind it and boosting it, as we want to use the money as best as possible. We obviously don't want to waste our money here, so we want stuff that converts properly. Then you can do your niche things after. Format 1, looking for a place. This is a selfie style walking video. The model is saying she's looking for a place to stay because her parents have kicked her out over her job. The key is to never say what type of job it is. The curiosity gap is what drives profile visits. People need to find out simple, effective, and repeatable. People need to find out. That's why they go to your profile. It's simple, effective, and very repeatable. Format 2, specific audience call out. So the model will be sitting down, looking at a camera, and she'll say this. I don't know why, but there's just something about men in age range that does something for me. This will be a specified age range that you'll choose. Whether you want older men, whether you want a big range, you can do any. But I would recommend choosing a specific age range for this because that age range will then follow from the boost. Then when you boost, you match the audience of that age range of whatever's said. If she says 40s, target 40 to 50. Personalization to that age range is what makes them stop scrolling and go to your profile. Format 3, clone a viral reel. Find a reel that's already going viral in your niche right now, not before. Have your model recreate it. Don't overcomplicate this. It's simple. The format works. Now it's up to your model to execute this properly. And the key to this is staying current with what's trending in your niche right now. Not what's been trending before, not what was trending 1 month ago. What is trending right now? Now, these aren't random. They've been tested time and time again. Please use them to your advantage. Section 5, the boost setup and exact configuration for reels. How to set up the boost correctly. 1 rule before we start. Do the boost configuration on web and not on iPhone. The app limits your targeting options. The web gives you full control over what you can choose and what you can't choose. Go to your profile dashboard on web, not mobile. I want to rephrase that. Click create ad boost content. Select your format reel. Format reels only. Don't do the random posts. Goal, visit your profile. We want follows, not link clicks. Create your own audience. Don't use the automatic one. For basic, the location, obviously US. Turn advantage plus on. Now the age range, obviously for the one where we're doing the specific targeted age range, do that targeted age range. But for general ones, 18 to 65 is what works. Now gender, obviously male, because that is the audience we want to get. Leave duration on, no end date initially. The budget, $5 minimum per day. I would recommend 30 to 35. The goal at this stage is 200 to 300 followers. That's the threshold usually to unlock trial reels. How fast you get there depends on how much Instagram actually trusts your account, which is why the warm-up matters. Now in this stage, it's key to keep doing daily actions, the likes, the comments, the posts, some follows, some favorites, because you're still convincing Instagram that you're a real user at this point. You're still not in the clear. And that is where a lot of people mess up, where I notice. They think after 1 week, they just have to do a warm-up and that's it. No, you have to constantly be curating the account, constantly scrolling every day, because every user scrolls and Instagram knows this. They're not dumb, and they're obviously gonna lower the reach of your account if they detect that you're a bot. So section 6, trial reels, the unlock. What happens when trial reels active once you hit 200 to 300 followers? Instagram unlocks trial reels. This is when you turn off the boost ads. You don't need them anymore. Trial reels does the distribution for you and it works completely for free. Now, what is a trial reel posting schedule, you may ask? Minimum 3 per day with trials enabled. Option 5 reels per day if the model can produce the content. Target at least 50% of your audience from tier 1 countries combined. Now, this is because we obviously want to find the spenders. All the good spenders that we have seen from our time have come from these tier 1 countries where they have, well, pretty much just the most money that is able to spend on OnlyFans with their card and the most likely to spend. Now, what are the tier 1 countries? Number 1, obviously United States. Number 2, UK. Number 3, Canada. And number 4, Australia. Check your audience insights. If you're below 50% tier 1 combined, your content content is drifting into low spending markets. Keep engaging with US based accounts, keep your captions in English, and the algorithm will self-correct in due time. Section 7, what to expect. Realistic results from this system. Following this consistently, 1 to 5 million views in the first month is achievable. That is not a flex, that is what happens. When you set the account up correctly, warm up properly, use the right reel formats, and target the right audience with the boost. It's what we've done time and time again. Now, this is not overnight success. The warm up is 10 days. The boost phase gets you the trial reels. The trial reels is where the volume kicks in. Patience in the setup pays in the back end. Now, some real talk here. I see agencies skip the warm up and wonder why their accounts are dead. I see models post once a day thinking, what, that's enough. I see people boosting the wrong content, random post formats instead of formatted reels, and burning money with nothing to show for it. The system I gave you is what we run at Covalent across our roster. Every step exists for a reason. The reel formats are not random, the boost configuration is specific. Follow it exactly and you are guaranteed to get results. Whether you're an agency or a model, where you're located, it doesn't matter. Before you go, there are two types of people watching this, and me and you both know that. If you're a model and you're watching this, you've seen the systems and you know that this is gonna work. Whether you don't want to try this or whether you do, we have many other strategies at Covalent. That is why we actually grow our models. We don't just do what every other agency does. We don't have the same basic chatting team that every agency does. We don't have the same basic structure that every agency does. We don't have the same Instagram methods that all the agencies have, and that is why we get results. If you're wondering where to contact me, Instagram is the best. I have a type form on there in the link me in my bio. If you want to apply there, you're more than welcome to. If you just want to shoot me a message in my personal DMs, you're also more than welcome to. If you're building an agency, this is one piece of the system, the Instagram funnel, the Reddit strategy I broke down in the last video, the chatting structure I give you guys, the PPV setup, it all connects. I break it down all on this YouTube. Now, I hope you guys have a good day. Please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, go make some money.